95.5 WFMS. Jim. Here, hold on, man. I got a little problem here. Hold on. Talk amongst yourself, will you?
We can't. Our mics aren't on.
Oh.
How are we supposed to talk amongst ourselves?
Well, I just mean amongst yourself.
Oh.
Hi, Kev.
That's what I'm talking
How
about.
you doing?
Good.
This is such an easy process.
Yeah. Well, you've only been sitting here for an hour.
Well, we were laughing. If you hadn't made me laugh, we wouldn't have these problems.
Oh, okay, that may be true.
It's your fault, Kevin.
All right, my fault. It's always my
What
fault.
a blamer.
It was probably my fault, though.
No, it was Jim's. He wasn't prepared. Hello, everyone. This is live.
Yeah.
64 degrees right
We'll
now.
edit this part out.
It's live.
Not on the podcast, it won't be.
Hey, do me a favor.
Must be
Leave it
Friday.
in. It makes fun of Jim.
WFMS. 95.5 WFMS Friday morning with Jim, Deb, and Kevin. It's great to have you here.
Yeah. You know, we are on our phones all the time.
That's true. Yeah.
Or our computers or our tablets or whatever. And we use the excuse it's for work. Well, we got to do it for work. But in reality, we're usually searching YouTube or Marketplace on Facebook or whatever. They're saying that we really should build in 24-hour period. They say once a month even, where you take a break from social media.
Wow.
Pick a day. You say, I'm not going to be on social media. We've talked about this before. You should let those around you know that, hey, I'm not going to be on social media. So if you say something on Facebook, I'm not going to reply for 24 hours. Pick a day. They suggest a weekend. Might be easier to do because it's not work-related.
Okay.
You can walk away from it. And they claim, the experts claim, it is quite liberating. That you just that 24-hour period alone will make you feel better.
It's true. You get on there to do something, whether it's, wish a friend a happy birthday or something.
But then you move on to...
But then you start going down a rabbit hole and you start watching videos of reels and things that have nothing to pertain to me. And they don't have anything to do with anything. And I realize, and sometimes they're stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you even posting that? That's dumb.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and they look at their followers, like, you have 1 million followers. Wow. Why are we doing it? Just seems like we waste so much time doing that. So I think it would be liberating. I have a father-in-law who has a flip phone. So he has a smartphone and he doesn't get on social media.
Yeah.
And I think he's probably way less stressed than
They
everybody
did
else.
say if you have a phone for business and then a phone for pleasure, never search social media on your business phone because then that way you can kind of distinguish between the two. Oh, when this one's in my hand, I
Got it.
Then
I
vice
see,
versa. But none of us, I don't have two phones, so that
I
doesn't
don't
apply
need to
apply
lose
to me.
two.
But well, that's true.
Thank you.
But the idea is obviously take a 24-hour break, and they're suggesting this might be the perfect weekend to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And even when you're getting that urge, you just let it go. Got to let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Oh, Therapist Jimmy.
Just let it go.
I think of the three of us, Jim would be the easiest to walk away from social media.
Well, that's because he almost does it now.
95.5 WFMS. Good morning. It's a Friday, and Friday can sometimes be a great time for pizza night.
Yeah, we've mentioned this before that we love our pizzas on Friday night. I love. Well, I'll go ahead and say it. Giacomo's. I love their Slaughterhouse 5.
Right.
It's got all the meat on it.
Oh, wow.
That's my favorite. What do you have a particular
Favorite pizza place?
pizza place or topping in general?
Pizza Arnie's.
Arnie's, and the topping would be
Cheese. I'm not very fancy.
Just cheese.
I don't like pepperonis. Maybe I like sausage.
Thank you.
Noble Romans deep dish meat.
There you
Ooh,
go.
Noble
That's
Romans
the
is
answer.
good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Well, the new trend is bananas on pizza.
Bananas.
No, thank you.
I just don't see how that. I mean, no. It would have to be, unless you're baking the pizza and then you cut the bananas up right at the last second.
Is it one of those dessert things you think
Yeah.
maybe?
Are you putting it on with like a sausage or?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just bananas as a topping now is what they're putting on there.
Yeah, 'cause you
But
do
we
put
kind of thought that when we
pineapple
first
on
heard
there.
pineapple.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah.
oh,
the
that's
Hawaiian
weird.
pizza? Yeah.
But now, I think, Deb, you said your kids love.
Hayden loves bacon and pineapple.
Yeah.
So it's not ham and pineapple, but bacon and pineapple. And it's another friend ordered it when they were out. And he said it was awesome.
Maybe we shouldn't, turn our nose up to it until we have actually tried it. Maybe
I
it
don't know.
isn't
It
as
just
bad.
doesn't. Sounds like it would gel with like a meat or something.
Well, meat will override the banana.
I don't know, but maybe it's one of those things where you get the salty and the sweet.
Could be.
and you
See,
get a
that's
little bit of
like the
both.
pineapple. You got the ham and the pineapple.
So who's willing to
sweet.
try it? Not me. You go. You go.
I'll try anything.
Okay.
Look at me, Deb. It's like,
Count me in on
Be
that.
our-
one, huh?
Jim and
Or
I will
guinea
try
pig.
anything. We're not. And we'll eat the whole thing.
Right.
And then you'll say, did you like it? We'll say no. And you'll say, well, you ate it all. And we'll say, well, yeah.
We'll probably do it again.
Anyway, latest trend. Try it out. Bananas, latest trend to put on top of pizza.
95.5 WFMS. Good morning. You're with Jim, Deb, and Kevin.
Oh, here we go.
It's a Friday. Time to gather around the radio and let's kick off the weekend with the Friday song.
Let's do it.
It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, Deb's visit to the doctor to make sure she's fit and sound. She came out with flying colors, and she got to keep the paper gown.
You can keep that?
What am I doing with that?
Don't wear it in the rain. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, we've all been sniffling a lot because it is allergy season.
Yep.
Well, Kevin loves being on his tractor. The grass is green and a-growing. But the sound that we are hearing is his nose that he's a-blowing. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, springtime is here. Time to lose that winter weight. Unfortunately, it's from the winter of 2008.
Yeah.
It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Friday. As if Fridays aren't good enough, we're going to add to that pleasure by putting a smile on your face and a chuckle in your heart. It's Kevin's bad joke worth repeating.
Sponsored by Hearing Solutions of Indiana. You've never heard like this before. A man was enjoying an enormous steak at a local restaurant. A friend of the man walks by and says, surely you're not going to enjoy that whole steak alone. The man says, of course not. I ordered mashed potatoes, too.
Oh, jeez, not what she
wouldn't have it alone and mashed potatoes
geez.
as well.
Friday morning, Jim, Deb, and Kevin on WFMS. Not only Friday, but it's National Pecan Day.
Oh, really?
This brought us around on Easter. We were all around there with the family, and somebody made a delicious pecan pie.
Yeah.
And my son says, no, it's pecan. It's pecan, not pecan.
You know, this debate goes on and on.
It does.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, we're from the same family, and I say pecan. Why do you say pecan? He said, because how do you spell C-A-N? Can. Okay, it's not con. Con, you come over? You know, I'm like, okay, you got a valid point there.
How do you say it, Deborah? You're the baker of this group.
I say pecan.
You say pecan. I do, too.
I think pecan sounds weird to me.
It sounds like
I think
something.
it's regional. I think maybe it's the pecan is south.
I think maybe that's the case.
And that's it.
But that sounds like something you do when you're traveling on the highway and you can't stop to go to the bathroom.
I grabbed the pecan.
That's what that sounds like to me.
Oh,
yeah.
gross.
So I don't like using that one.
Right.
I use pecan.
Oh, we went all the way around, the room, and people were mostly pecan. But my son, he says, no, it's pecan, and that's what he's going to stick with it.
Well, he's making up his own rules.
Special
He's
day
aware
today,
of
though.
that.
It is special day.
If they're going to have a national day, they should know the right way to pronounce it, though.
I wonder
pecan,
if it's like
pecan.
Caribbean or Caribbean.
I'm sure it is.
That
Where
could be
both
like a root or route. There's another one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or, people always say, it's okay to say coupon, but it's really, I think it's coupon.
It is coupon.
So if you're saying coupon, you're saying it wrong.
Saying it wrong. There you go.
What if you had a coupon for a pecan pie?
In the Caribbean.
Right. Oh, my.
Mind blown.
Went the brain. 95.5 WFMS, Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Kevin's got your Nash News now. And Nashville's going to open up another bar, but whose name will be on it?
I'll tell you in about 30 seconds. The ACM nominations were announced yesterday. Hardy scored big, picking up 7 nominations. Wow. Right behind him was Lainey Wilson with 6. Luke Combs, Kane Brown, Cole Swindell all got 5 apiece. So glad Cole's in that list. Mm-hmm. Morgan Wallen got his first ACM Entertainer of the Year nomination, and he's up against Miranda Lambert, Jason Aldean, Chris Stapleton, Luke Combs, Kane Brown, and Carrie Underwood. Speaking of Miranda, she got her 17th ACM Female Artist of the Year nomination. She broke Reba's record, which was 16. So
that's
actually,
awesome.
She tied with Reba. Now she's the queen of ACM female nominations. The ACMs are May 11th on Amazon Prime. Dolly Parton, Garth Brooks are the host of that show. That'll be good. Luke Combs is opening a bar and entertainment complex in Nashville. So it's Luke Combs. Supposedly, it has been inspired by his hurricane song. So it has some sort of a hurricane theme.
You know what's going to be is at the Wild Horse. They're revamping it.
Yeah. Well, they told us not to mention that, but that's fine. They said embargo that bit of information.
They did not.
They said do not mention that it's at the old Wild Horse Saloon.
It's public knowledge.
Well, no, it said don't mention it.
You're so
now
full of it.
Deb's the one that spilled the beans.
That's not true.
Yeah. The place is supposed to open sometime next year. That's your National News Now.
All right. Good morning. It is a Friday morning. Got a few clouds that have rolled in here today after having all those days of beautiful weather, but temperature's still not bad. And we'll check with Chuck here just a little bit to find out what's in store for us there on this Friday morning.
Yeah, talking about getting ready to go on vacation. Mm-hmm. Some of you may already had your spring break vacation. Now you're thinking about a summer vacation.
Break, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Came out with an interesting fact that said that if you're going to plan your vacation, don't ask us guys to plan it.
Why is that? We're going to forget stuff?
No, because we will spend, and the number was amazing. They said 50% more.
Wow.
We're more likely to overspend on vacation than when the women plan it.
Okay.
Men will, because here's the deal. We will book airfare. Okay, there it is. We're going here to there. Send it. Buy it.
Nope.
Deb will shop for the best deal. Hotels.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we're going. Let's book the hotel. Deb will look for the discount coupons, the online discounts, or whatever it might be. Same with going to a theme park. You'll get those discounts that you can possibly get.
I think that's...
Guys are, and I'll say it because I'm one of them, we're just more lazy when it comes to that. We're like, I don't want to do that. I got to do 3 more clicks on the computer to find the right discount.
I think it's a true statement for life in general. You know what I mean?
Like, well, now don't overstate that.
It is. I always look for discounts. For groceries, I'll go where the best deal is.
Well, you know what? Maybe
for
you're right.
car shopping. I mean, Greg would pay it full price because he doesn't want to mess with it. And it's like, no. I'm always looking for a promo code.
That's true.
Yeah, my wife is a coupon person, and I'm not. So maybe you're right. Yeah.
Well, you're not cheap. You just don't spend.
Right.
You know what? I don't think I need that.
When you don't buy it, you don't need a coupon.
So true. Shine. There you over there. So, I heard you over there. WFMS, good morning. It's Friday. Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Getting ready for the weekend. This is an interesting fact, too, that we have. There's a little helpful hint.
Yeah, there's kind of a public service break here. Well, in all seriousness, they're saying that, there's been so many home invasions and home robberies here lately, and especially among the elderly. They've asked folks to remind people that don't act like you're not at home. Don't pretend that you're not at home. If you're at home and someone knocks on your door, make some noise, yell at them, say, hey, I can't answer the door right now, whatever. But if you don't act like you're at home, the chances of them actually breaking in are much greater.
Wow.
That if you make a noise and say, I can't answer the phone, or yell your husband's name, or whatever it might be, that's more likely they will move on to another house. And we're talking about bad guys.
Right, because they...
But we've all done that. It's, I don't want to answer the door, and so you just ignore it.
But then that's almost like a free invite for them, because then they know they're not going to be facing somebody.
Right, so they'll go
confronting someone.
Yeah, so they'll go to the backyard or whatever the case may be. Yeah, they don't want to come in with your home if you're home.
They're nice thieves.
Well, no, they just don't want to get caught.
So
Deb, I'm sure, Deb, not to pick on you, but I'm sure this has happened to you. You're at home. It's in the afternoon. You're just relaxing. No one else is there. Someone knocks on the door. Maybe it's a solicitor. Maybe, I don't know. And
I do it all the time.
And you just ignore it.
Yeah. But so what I should do if I'm home alone, I should say something like, hey, Brian, will you get the door? Like that?
Well, who's Brian?
What if your husband's at the door?
Yeah.
And he says the same thing.
I need Brian.
Who's Brian? Now you got a whole different problem.
Brian's about to save my life.
Right. Well, he is.
I was just making
when
that
you
up.
let me in, I forgot my keys. Brian, thanks. No, I'll leave the radio on stuff. If I leave.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
just
good.
to have some noise in there. But it's true though. It's not just Deb. I have many times. I'm like, I haven't showered, been out, and somebody comes to the door. I'm like, I don't want to get the door now.
Wait a minute, you shower before entering the door?
No, he's saying
put on a tuxedo and an ascot.
Hello, no, you just want to look presentable.
Right. You go to the door and you look all stinky and sweaty. And
I don't care what I look like. They're coming to my house.
I wouldn't answer the door. I mean, if I'm like laying there in my PJs or something, or we sleep during the day, I'm not going to get up and answer the door. Well, but it's weird because you'll
let
see
them know you're at home
there.
at least. Let them know you're there.
Okay.
Right. I'm just going to call Brian because that seems to be working pretty good with him.
I got a
that
neighbor.
was a fake name.
I've got a neighbor named Brian. He's a great guy. He'd be a good guy to call.
Can he fill in for this?
He probably could. Right. He's kind of a big guy too, so he'll take care of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Brian, get the door. 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Deb's got your Daily Dirt. And did you know this about the Victoria's Secret's fashion show?
I know. It's something you probably will be surprised to hear. We'll share it coming up in about 30 seconds. But first, Taylor Swift's donation to Feeding Tampa Bay covers over 125,000 meals.
Oh, wow.
Say that again?
She made a donation to Feeding Tampa Bay, and it will cover 125,000 meals. Say
Good
what you
for
want
her.
about Taylor Swift.
Wow.
I love Taylor. I think she's
Yeah.
very good about paying it forward and very kind.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Somebody asked me the other day, hey, is Garth Brooks nice? Because a friend of mine and I were thinking he probably would not be a very humble, kind person. I'm like, oh,
Not
opposite.
Oh, yeah.
Super friendly and very, very...
Very down to earth.
Very down to earth. Yeah, that's exactly the way to describe it. Heidi Klum says those wings that the models wear on the Victoria's Secret runway weigh 50 pounds.
Are you serious?
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Walking in the high heels with those things on your
my.
back.
Not a good idea for me. I think I would go backwards, and I'd fall, snap my
Wow.
spine or something. That's just, I read that and I thought, goodness
50
sakes,
pounds.
it's already nerve-wracking to walk in heels. And then you got an extra 50 pounds you're lugging around that you're not
Man.
used to. Jennifer Garner says her kids don't like to watch her movies. They say it's weird to see her kiss somebody or to get emotional.
I can see that.
Even though it's
Yeah.
just for the film. But what's weird is they don't mind watching Ben's, their dad.
Oh, really?
But Mom...
Daddy can do it. Mommy
yeah.
can't.
Don't be kissing somebody else. 8:26, that's Deb's Daily Dirt. It is sponsored by Mark Dietel Realty.